Welcome. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. I'm reminded of the old song from the Academy Award-winning film Frozen that pops in my head whenever I bring back certain one-man or one-woman pop culture entities that I haven't profiled around here in a very long time, like Rachael Ray. For the first time in forever. Hey, it's either I've seen it or I insert a clip of that song into this video and it gets blocked in certain countries or outright worldwide. And I don't want to do that. I can't do much about you guys to have a video blocked in certain countries. I want everyone to have access to TSR so they can bring Rachael Ray home on a budget. Yep, Rachael Ray is back for the first time in forever, meaning 4 months. Because it's been that long since Rachael Ray was last profiled around here. Her Everyday with Rachael Ray magazine from February 2009 was reviewed in the TSR Valentine's Day special. To all the souls I've wooed before, P.S. That's just me cooking. Which I have to say, if I do say so myself, is a pretty clever interpretation on words. Particularly Netflix's To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which you won't catch me dead watching anytime soon, even though Mother has Netflix on her big screen TV in the other room. Anyway, I'm bringing back Rachael Ray. And with her multiple Daytime Emmy nominations this year, for her talk show, and for her 30-minute meals reboot on the Food Network, I thought the timing was appropriate. And I am a huge fan of Rachael's work. I love her work. I love what she stands for. I love that she stays true to her mission of putting dinner on the table in 30 minutes or less. And I was a huge fan of the OG 30-minute meals. I've been watching that, the one that you see before you, in 2 3-disc closed caption DVD sets since I was a little kid. Heck, why do you think I own almost all of her cookbooks with one on the way? Anyway, entertaining made easy on the left with bonus footage on every disc and quick and healthy on the right. Both purchased for $4.99 and for 50% off those prices. So, let's take a look at the back of Entertaining Made Easy. The description is the same for quick and healthy. Would you believe you can make impressive and delectable meals at home in less time than it takes to get takeout? Let Rachael Ray show you how easy it can be. From comfort food to sophisticated fare for entertaining, Rachael promises that her dazzling dishes will never take more than 30 minutes to make, from start to finish. I know her opening to the program so well, I can say it by heart. Hi there, I'm Rachael Ray and I make 30-minute meals. Now that means in the time it takes you to watch this program, I'll have made a delicious and healthy meal from start to finish. Yep, that's ingrained in my memory. Always has been and always will be. Anyway, you're seeing the back of Quick and Healthy right now. They're both closed captioned, and yet one DVD set has an advantage. And that would be this, Entertaining Made Easy, because of the fact that it features a special feature called Q and Ray at the end of every disc. That is a segment where Rachael takes questions from viewers and shows you a few cooking and ingredient tips along the way. With the same bright, bubbly, vivacious disposition that she brings to her program, which made her one of Food Network's rising stars. Every disc is contained in both DVD sets or 6 cases, but since you won't take my word for it, I'll just show you them all inside their cases. And while I do that, I might as well tell you a good story. So, one day I was at Unique Thrift Store. This is brunch and lunch, by the way. This is, disc number 3 in the volume 4, which will be Entertaining Made Easy. Firing up a crowd. So I was at Unique on one of the days that it was open, which should never have been because it was still under restrictions by Governor Murphy, which are slowly being lifted as the coronavirus outbreak eases and slows down further and further here in New Jersey. And one day, I spotted both of these sets on sale at the same time. I only had enough to pay for one, and I was bloody upset at the fact that I had to pay for only one because I didn't have enough money for both. So you can imagine how awfully tough it was to go through process of elimination and figuring out which DVD set I wanted to bring home for 50% off the price of $4.99. Here's Feasting with Friends, by the way, in Entertaining Made Easy. I ended up choosing Entertaining Made Easy because, well, it had the advantage. It had a lot more variety to it. And I don't know if I showed you the back for all these cases, all 3 of them, but I gotta show you this one. Glamour in 30. Rachael goes Hollywood. Before settling down to enjoy a Tinseltown classic, she sets out to prepare a meal that's as fancy, glamorous, and beautiful as the old movie she loves. Of course, she does it all in 30 minutes. Take a look at the recipes in there. And if that's not enough, we have compliments to the chef. Rachael is cooking up a showstopper meal in honor of her favorite movie director. By mixing the perfect combination of colorful and aromatic ingredients, she creates a fabulous and affordable Spanish-themed meal to entertain any group you invite to dinner. She has recipes for dressed-up avocado with serrano ham and chicken for Almodovar, her favorite movie director. That would be the 2-time Academy Award winner Pedro, Spanish for Pete, hello, Pedro Almodovar Calabrero. I'm sure you've seen one of his films, like Woman on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown, which was mentioned outright in that episode. Compliments to the chef. Recipes for Glamour in 30 are phyllo triangles, spinach and cheesecakes, bacon-wrapped beef tenderloin steaks, and French vanilla ice cream with sautéed bananas. So based on those 2 episodes alone, this had the advantage. And the Q and Ray footage, of course, can't leave that out. So I ended up picking this. It was super tough for me to have to let this go. This is the quick and healthy menu because I believe this is so much more practical right now and more appropriate to use than entertaining made easy. Right now, coronavirus restrictions are being lifted gradually here in New Jersey by order of Governor Phil Murphy. We're not being knuckleheads around here, so, as he would put it, and as several other of his supporters would put it, so we would much rather go for the practical, quick and healthy menu right here, this DVD set, than entertaining made easy. When the outbreak finally ceases to a complete halt, then we can go back to entertaining for family and friends. But for right now, it's just not practical. If you are willing to take the risk, please do it safely. Sorry, that's a fire truck coming nearby. Make sure to shout out to your essential workers. And you know what? I believe that being in the kitchen, you are an essential worker. You're working to feed your family. You're working to feed them in a healthy, nutritious, and of course, delicious manner. So, props to you if you do that. And especially if you take tips from the one and only Rachael Ray. Both DVD sets are awesome, and yet they both have one flaw going for them. In one episode per each disc, right, you don't hear the episode audio quite as well as you do the others. You'll have to wear headphones for certain episodes, and that's kind of a bummer. But all told, they play smoothly, they're both closed captioned, unlike Fun and Fast, which is awesome in its own right. This was the first 30-minute Reels DVD I ever bought. It does not have the audio problems that I mentioned that these 2 DVD sets have. But whenever I'm in a what I want to do cooking-wise, I pull out Fun and Fast. And here are the individual cases, menus, if you will, episodes for all 3 discs. Fast and Light, The Little Spices Nights, and Pasta 1. Faster Pasta. Say that 10 times fast. Every disc is contained in here too. And again, playback is nice. And the audio, definitely superior. But no closed captioning. And so because of that, all 3 of these sets will earn 4.5 out of 5 claps. 4.5, 9, and 13.5 out of 15. And that's it. That's my ruling. I have no regrets in getting all 3 of these sets. And, you know, there's a running gag that Rachael often mentions about her mother, Elsa, mentioning her to always take 2 clips if you want to gather a lot of ingredients at one time. But she rarely ever does that. In this case, I had to do it, because the very next day I picked up Quick and Healthy for the same price and same discount, and I have no regrets whatsoever. I would definitely make 2 clips again if I had to find more 30-minute meals DVDs, because The belief that putting a great meal on the table is never more than 30 minutes away still rings true today. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side.